Hi, well, one of the in methods at the moment seems to be dobbing or mugging. Not really a massive fan myself, don't really see it as true fishing as such, but however, when you see those great big carp cruising around on the top, you've got to try and catch them, there's no doubt about it. Now, a lot of places, floating baits aren't allowed, so what a lot of us do is hair rig a pellet, piece of meat or some maggots and just flick the rig near the fish and hope that it turns and takes your bait. Now, what I thought is I need to think about this a little bit more carefully, because it's not just a case of turning up on a match and hoping that you get it right. So what I've got is I've been using the semi-buoyant Bandems, the pineapple ones in particular I really like. White chocolate works well because it looks, I think it probably imitates a bit of bread or something like that. And I've also got some krill and strawberry that I mix together because they're dead handy for different colours, different, you know, something a bit different. I always think you want something bright that catches the fish's eye. So why am I using semi-buoyant Bandems? Well, I've got a 14 PR38 on here, and with the 14 PR38, if I flick this Bandem in the tub, it perfectly balances the bait, okay? It very, very, very slowly starts to sink. And that's absolutely perfect, because what happens is a fish comes in and that bait is just sinking dead slowly. And what happens is a fish can grab that bait and you get more chance of a fish taking your bait if it's very, very slowly sinking. If you flip a pellet in, it'll just go donk down to a foot or whatever depth you're fishing, and the fish will know something's up and usually won't take it. When you do a semi-buoyant Bandem, you can drop it in and it's perfectly sinking. That's absolutely brilliant. A fish can't resist that, no doubt. Okay, so I have a real simple setup. I just use a Tyson 1 in 0.3. I have my shot underneath the float, and then just a 12-inch hook length there, 0.15 reflow power with the semi-buoyant Bandem hung on the bottom. You can then flip the rig out in, and that Bandem will just slowly sink, and any carp in the vicinity will be turning around and grabbing it. Now, I use a 14 PR38, which is usually perfect to balance a Bandem. If you want to use a smaller hook, here's a little tip. Just take a pair of scissors and just trim the end of the Bandem a little bit. Just trim it up there. That's absolutely perfect. So you can just trim a little bit off, and then with a smaller hook, that hook will counterbalance your bait and it'll go down perfectly. Be careful, because if you use a small hook with a semi-buoyant Bandem or a wrong type of counterbalance bait, you're going to have it on the top. So that's really, really important. Give that a go this weekend. It might just catch you a few extra fish.